Lawmakers of South Korea's ruling People Power Party are standing their ground on opposing a motion to impeach President Yoon Suk Yeol after his failed bid to impose martial law. This follows a surprising U-turn by the leader of the party, who demanded an immediate suspension of the president. The ruling party lawmakers earlier held an hours-long meeting to discuss the upcoming vote and repeated their position that Mr. Yoon should resign for the safety of the country. They are reportedly meeting again this hour. The bill, led by the opposition, will need 8 ruling party lawmakers to cross the floor in order for them to get their majority and impeach the president. Reports that the impeachment vote has been pushed earlier to 5 p.m. local time tomorrow, or 4 p.m. Singapore-Hong Kong time. Opposition leader Lee Jae-myung says South Korea's democracy is now at its most critical moment amid fears of a second declaration of martial law. Mr. Lee added that his lawmakers plan to stay in the National Assembly building until the vote is complete. Acting Defense Minister Choi Byung-hyuk has refuted claims of another attempt at imposing martial law and says both the ministry and the military will not obey any order regarding any such declaration. Anger still running high amongst the public, with protesters gathering outside the National Assembly building for the 4th consecutive day, demanding the arrest of President Yoon. Police are expecting tens of thousands to rally at rallies organized for tomorrow. And more CNA's Lim Yun Suk joins us live from the National Assembly in Seoul. Yun Suk, a second meeting between lawmakers of the ruling party happening this hour. What do you think? What is going on at these meetings?
Well, it's been a very busy day for the lawmakers inside the National Assembly over there. I'm standing outside the National Assembly where that meeting is still going on. And it's been a meeting that's really been going on for hours and throughout the day. But, from very early this morning, the ruling People Power Party chairman, Han Dong-un, held a meeting because he wanted to discuss with them about the future of South Korea, he said. And after that meeting, he came out live on television saying that President Yoon Suk Yeol needed to be suspended from office because he says that he had evidence that showed that President Yoon Suk Yeol deployed troops to the National Assembly to arrest key politicians, including himself, the leader of the ruling party. And he said that it was imperative that President Yoon Suk Yeol is suspended from office, or otherwise he felt that the safety of the people and the country was at risk. Now, following that meeting, we heard that earlier this afternoon he did meet with President Yoon Suk Yeol, but he came out, he didn't say much after that meeting, but he did say that there was no change in President Yoon Suk Yeol's position on the martial law, because earlier, 2 days ago, they didn't meet, and apparently at that time too, President Yoon Suk Yeol said that he needed to impose the martial law to bring order to the country. And today, Han Dong-un, who leads the ruling party, said that there seems to be no change in that stance. Now, right now, the lawmakers are inside there holding another meeting because impeachment day is tomorrow. And the main opposition camp here are just hoping that some of the ruling party members will vote with them to impeach President Yoon Suk Yeol. Although that is unclear, although Han Dong-un, the ruler of the head of the ruling party, did say that President Yoon had to be suspended from office, he didn't go far to say that the ruling party would support the main opposition party, the opposition parties, to impeach him. Now, I did speak to some of the lawmakers inside, and it just seems that there's still a lot of confusion, a lot of divided opinions, even within the ruling party. But the main opposition party also earlier inside that National Assembly had this big rally going on inside, and they were chanting down with President Yoon Suk Yeol because there were rumors that President Yoon would be going to the National Assembly to make a speech and possibly, apologize. But many of the opposition members here said that he wasn't allowed in because they just felt that he had no right to be inside the National Assembly, which he tried to overtake and tried to arrest some of the politicians in there. Now, one of the lawmakers of the main opposition Democratic Party told, when I asked one of the lawmakers about what would happen tomorrow when they take that impeachment vote, this is what one lawmaker from the main opposition Democratic Party told me earlier.
아직 그 부분은 섣불리 판단하기는 좀 어렵습니다. 그렇지만 여당 내부에서 많은 의견 충돌이 있고 아직 정리가 안 되고 있는 부분입니다. 그렇지만 지금 국민의힘 여당 내에도 양식 있는 의원들이 분명히 있다고 생각하고 이 부분의 역사적 의미에 대해서 깊이 고민하는 분들이 있다고 생각합니다. 그리고 몇몇 분들은 이미 가시적인 해결책을 내놓지 않는다면 탄핵에 찬성하겠다고 의사표시를 하는 분들이 있습니다. 앞으로 많은 분들이 더 줄을 이어서 의사표시를 할 것이라고 믿고 있고 내일 탄핵 절차가 국민들의 뜻에 맞게 결정되리라고 생각합니다.
Because Yun Suk, public outrage driving those protests. But we were just when you were speaking to us just a few seconds earlier, the music in the background, the crowds milling behind you, it's almost upbeat, festive, and very relaxed. What's the mood really like where you are in this rally outside the National Assembly?
Well, yes, I am here outside, and right now, this whole place here, all the roads, and it's a 4-lane road out here, is just packed with people. Now, they've been out here for hours too, and right now it's freezing winter cold, but these people say that they need to come out here and make their voices heard, especially since the ruling party has yet to decide whether they will support the opposition parties or not. And so many of the chants that you're hearing now are people calling for President Yoon Suk Yeol to resign and also for the ruling party to impeach President Yoon Suk Yeol. Now, I spoke to some of the people here, and they just say that what happened here a few days ago is something that South Koreans had no idea would happen in this year of 2024. There were young children out there. There was one high school student who took the mic, who was out there speaking about the fact that, there could be a martial law imposed in South Korea is unbelievable and something that should never happen again. And so the chance again and again is about getting President Yoon Suk Yeol to resign and for him to be impeached. And they're saying that they're just hoping that ruling party members inside will hear their voices so that they will stand together with the opposition camp and to impeach President Yoon Suk Yeol.
President Yoon Suk will see what will happen at the impeachment vote that's due tomorrow, whether or not it will in fact be brought forward. Lim Yun Suk reporting live there from Seoul.